Hello everybody, it's your boy Turk Murphy. We're back again on Turk Murphy's Toy Solutions. We're going to be doing a teardown on the Stinger. I was going to take it out of the box and do all that, but my grandson came over and he seen it and he wanted to tear something open, so I let him go on ahead and we opened it together, and I didn't film it, but sorry guys. So we're going to tear this baby down and we're going to get ready to do some painting. So I already know, and we all know, that we can take it all apart. You know, it ain't that big of a deal. All this just pops right off. Maybe it all pops off, right? It did pop off. Oh, there it goes. Okay. That is that part. Now we can get the doors off. Oh, maybe we can get the doors off. Ah, there's the door off. So we're already coming up with a bunch of parts, guys. Just pulling them off as we go. There's the back bumper. Oh, we're going to take that off. Next thing is we'll take off this. You're going to need that shovel on there for the painting. Or that. So now we are going to flip it over. And I noticed it has about 10 kajillion screws in here. So now that's what we're going to do. We're going to take out 10 kajillion screws. We're going to take it apart. Because I got a plan. As you guys can hear in the background, that humming, that's the old 3D printer chugging along nicely like it should. Coming up with great goodness. And we'll flip that over and we'll use that for our screw holdy thingy. Because we'll need a screw holdy thingy. Oh, baby, come on. You know, I was looking on, what was it? Amazon or something like that, and I seen this electric screwdriver. And I was like, man, I should get one. Because as much screwdrivering as I do, like on this little stuff, that sure would be handy to have like a little, or just, it was only like 10 or 15 bucks. It was like, man, it's kind of like, why wouldn't you have one? And I remember whenever I was young, my grandpa had one. And I always used to go over to his house and I'd be like, Grandpa, let me use your screwdriver. I want to take these speakers out of this speaker box in my car. So I've used one before, and I know that they are handy little boogers. Why don't I own one? I'm going to remedy that, I'll tell you that. Ooh, them are long screws. Oh my. Uh-oh. We're going to have to go to a box, guys. We're going to find the right box here. Oh, shucks. Oh, no. There is the box. Oh, there it is. We might be in luck. I hope we're in luck. Oh, I think we're in luck. I think we're in luck. Yeah. Maybe. Oh yeah, we're cool. I got it, guys. I got it. You just have to put them old gorilla mitts to it. They didn't want to make it easy on us customizers. Nobody's going to take their stuff apart and repaint it. Awesome colors. And this one here, I was like, man, what do I want to do with it? Because I had this one. Well, I already had a couple of them already. You guys can see them up there on the shelf. That one's gone. I'll have to find that later. Remind me that it's down there, you guys. Oh, there's another one. Okay, we got them all, I think. Or no, we didn't. I see some more. We're gonna have to get down into the work, guys. right screwdriver in there this time. Oh, there we go. There we go. What did I miss them two? I missed quite a few screws. I just missed two. So anyways, like I was saying, this thing has about 4 million screws in it. But we ain't gonna film this all in one whack. You know how we do, guys. I'm gonna do it in stages. But this one will probably be, oh, maybe this, me taking it apart and painting it. And the assembly we are gonna do tomorrow night on the Rough Cut live with me and the Real Grievance. So we'll be doing some customizing of that. We got some other stuff that we're going to show off, to showcase to you guys. I'll give you a little sneak peek of some of the stuff that we're going to do, or we're going to be showing off tomorrow night. Just so we know, a little sneak peek of something we got going on here at Turk Murphy's Toy Solutions. If you guys are into the 3D printed stuff, it's a little something we got going on. Now back to taking the stinger apart. Hopefully it comes apart this time after we took these other 4 screws out. Oh, that one feels like it's loose. Oh, that one feels loose. No, that one's loose. Okay. We'll try to maybe control the... Ooh, only one hit the ground that time. Okay. Alright, and I think the one landed over here somewhere. I haven't heard it. Oh, there it is. I found it. Oh, and I found the other one. Oh, guys. We're back in the game. I found all the screws. So now that we got all the screws out, I'm sure there's a method to taking this apart that I do not know about. So we're just going to crudely go at it like normal. Start pulling on stuff. Oh, look at that. It didn't even take no whole bunch of crude action. It just came apart like smooth as sailing. Man, that was easy. Heck. Okay, there's the springy part for the bottom. We'll set that over there. Let's see if we can get any more of this other stuff off here. I'll bet you it will come off. Oh yeah, it's all screws in good. We need a little pinchy thingy there for that. Oh, that's pretty dope. I like that. Okay. So I found some more screws underneath here, guys. And they go to this bottom pan, which holds the seats and all that good stuff in. Yeah, this is where that dang little electric screwdriver would sure come in handy. If I remember right, I think I wore my grandpa's out or the battery quit on it. It was one of them Black & Deckers. It was black and it had like a metal handle in it. It just quit working one day. I think the batteries pooped out or something. It definitely wasn't made for the type of use that I put it through, I'll tell you that. Okay, I see that kind of goes in there like this. Probably good to know. Okay, that's that piece. I guess all that holds it together. Alright. So let's hold that part on there. We got one more screw-doodle right back here, I think. And that releases that part of that. Okay, I guess that screws that to that. We might not even have to do the releasement of that. I think we could put that one back in, guys. I don't think we even have to mess with that one, to be honest. We can put that, because that's where our little fire extinguisher goes in. And it doesn't look like it. I guess that just holds that on there. So I took a screw out that we didn't need to take out, but we can always put it back in. It didn't hurt nothing. So now we got our fire extinguisher dilly bob back in there. We got that in there still, so you can shift it into gears and stuff. Right there, guys. Put the tub back over to that. Continue taking apart. Yeah, I can see that my windshield is going to snap out of here like so, I believe. Oh, give me a prying tool. I see that this looks like it does the same thing. We got a couple more screws up here for this front part to come off. So we pop them babies on out. I believe this is for the winch and all that stuff. Looks like that's what it feels like, it's coming loose in my hand. Ooh. Okay. Okay. There's definitely more screws in here. I am not seeing them. Well, crappy. Okay. Cut. No. Nah, there's a way, guys. I think this pulls off here or something. Probably like snaps down onto here. This is where I really should have, I guess, watched a video of it. Before I break it. Because I see two more screws down in here and here for this. Shucks. Alright. Well, anyways, I see two more screws here. We'll go ahead and take them out while we're here. First of this one. There we go. And another one. Some more screws to add to the pile over here. There's that too. So that'll release this roll bar here. But we still need to, we gotta get in here and pop this out. I think we need our tool. Letter opener. I'll take the old letter opener and I'm going to stick it down in here and try to give it a massage and come on out. Come on, baby, no. Well, there's that one. Got that part out. Yay. Now let's see about getting this part out. I would think that it would just kind of snap and, oh yeah, there it is. I see. It just snaps in there. Pretty simple. Thought it might. So now we will take out the last couple screws for the roll bar. I didn't want to get stumped on camera, you know what I mean? Everybody be like, ah, damn, I thought you was a toy solution guy. I'd be like, yeah, it's been a rough week. No, but we got it. Okay, so that comes off there. That'll come off there, allowing that to come off. Now we just have to go on ahead and figure out how to get these right here off there, which I think is going to be some squeezy things. And I think I got a set of squeezy things right in here, if I remember correctly. Hope I do. Yeah, I got some squeezy things. Squeezers. We'll take these and see what we can't do to relieve these mirrors here of their positions on the truck without cocking them up. I don't know, guys. It seems awful iffy. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, this is kind of a two-handed operation. And you need a buddy over to help. Ooh, it's not tear it up now. Okay, let's go to an easier one here that we know maybe it'll be easier. So we'll squeeze these front ones here and see if we can get this little rolly bar here to come on out for us. It isn't really wanting to play ball either, but I think we can get this one. The other ones might be tough. There's that one. There's that one. So now we got all that off. Now we need to get our little lighties out of here. I believe they will, from the looks of it, just snap out from there maybe. There's one. There's two. Now we'll have to do the back ones here. They look to be a little dab more trickier. You're gonna have to kind of, I don't know, we might have to do something here. And we have a peeky. I gotta go in for deep surgery, guys. There's that one, I think. It's coming. One side coming out, I think. It's wanting to. guys, this one's tough. But if you work at it, you can get it. Because I think I just got it. Maybe. Maybe not. You gotta like bend the tab and flap the thing all at one time. That ain't easy work, let me tell you. I got one side down, I think. Well, these little jokers here ain't easy to get out, guys. I ain't gonna kid you on that. If somebody has a trick, maybe I should have watched a video on this shit. I think you gotta push that over. Push that over. So you can get that to push, start pushing out of there. I got that one started. I don't know, maybe we'll have to tape them ones off, guys. They don't want to come out. And sometimes when you have that, that's what you got to do. You just got to tape some stuff off. I'd really like to get that motor out of there, but I guess it doesn't come out either. Let me look here. I see nowhere where it like snaps into there. Well, it's got to, kind of. Let's try to get a little prying around here and see what we come up with. I'll use this other tool here. Oh, it's coming out. Hey, it came right out. Alright, so we got that part out. Most of it. I think I'm going to do some little taping off around here. I'm going to have to sand this stuff off, I know. Because it ain't going to... I just don't think it'll go. My babies might be getting painted on it. But what I'm thinking is I'm going to tape off this back part here and then tape off this bumper section. So that's, I guess, what we can do now. Because I'm just going to paint what I want to paint on it. I ain't going to paint the whole thing. Shoot. Hopefully I can see well enough to take this baby off. Halfway decent. Sure do a lot with some masking tape, I'll tell you that, guys. Alright, I got all that good. I always like to go over the edges here and make sure they're sealed down good, because if not, it'll bleed underneath there, and then you'll have problems. And if you just cake the paint up on there, it'll bleed too. And you don't want to do that. So I guess now we're on to doing something I didn't want to do, but I guess I'm going to have to do it, and that's tape up them. I'll go ahead and go like this. Let's see if I can get it right on the edge here, if possible. Okay. It's not pretty, but it will be effective. And once again, I like to go over that and make sure it's pushed down real well. We're going to go ahead and rip another piece off for the other side. And once again, what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm going around the edges so I know that we're good to go around there. So next, what we're going to do is we got some logos, and I'm afraid that them are going to bleed through, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of, I got some 600 sandpaper here. I'm going to try to give them a little get going on here. There's one. That's them two gone right there, boys and girls. We got a little turbo one back here. But I think I'm going to go ahead and leave that one, just for the odd chance that it kind of bleeds through, and I think it might. That one right there is gone. Got one more Cobra one here to go. And I think we're pretty much, we tape off the back thingy here, and then we'll be ready to paint. And we're gone now. Alright guys, so that's where we're at with that. Got that all done. I'm going to tape off this back part here. And for that, I'm just going to go ahead and with a couple of swats like this. I'm going to try to get it close around the edges if I can. I'm going to say I'm going to get real close, but then again I might. Now that we got that, I got this fancy tool, the same tool that we used on the styrene work, guys, as a matter of fact. We're going to take him and right on down. Now we got that stuff still left there. Now we'll push all that, kind of sticky it down. I like to take my fingernail and rub the edge there. Then I take the razor knife there and just draw it right along there, making sure I don't cut like a big gouge into the plastic. You don't want to do that shit. Okay. I think that's going to do it, guys. Right there. Put that baby down there. There. Get our last piece off of here. Push that back down. And that right there is pretty much what we're going to do, guys. Take our little thing here and we're going to tape up our mirrors best we can. I don't know, I might just paint the mirrors. I might just paint the mirrors, guys. I kind of want to paint the mirrors. Yeah. I want it all to match. But what we will do, since we are going to paint the mirrors, I don't want to paint the shiny spots on the mirrors. So we will mask them off and cut them out. So to do that, I just take a piece of tape, put it around in there, Make sure I go around all the edges with my fingernail. And I take this knife here and kind of go around right around there. We have that. We have our mirror taped off. Voila. Now we got to do one more mirror. And then we are going to be getting ready for some paint, guys. That might be a part 2. I might go ahead and paint it and then we'll assemble it back on tomorrow night's rough cut, guys. How about that? So I still got some other stuff I got to do. And this video is kind of going long, it seems. Okay, so now that we got that, then we'll start here at the corner with our knife, if I can get it into the corner. And go around our whole now we got it taped off mirrors. So now we are ready for paint. So that's our next adventure, guys. I'm Turk Murphy. This is Turk Murphy's Toy Solution. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me tear this Stinger down. We're going to turn it into a Vamp Mark II shortly. I'm going to get with the painting. I'll get back with you guys on the next video. Peace, everybody. I'm out.